I'm going to go share this out. Good evening, guys. Yeah, I'm waiting to get people on. Hello. Drop a comment if you're here, please. What we are doing tonight is if we get so many shares, I'm going to say 35. If we get 35, this video shared out 35 times, I will do a raffle from the names of people who comment on this video that I will announce tomorrow. Not a raffle, a giveaway. I don't even know what it is yet. I may not choose until I get the winner and do it intuitively. So if we get 35 shares on this video, and you comment on this video, you can be entered to win something. It'll be a crystal something. So, hey guys, I am sharing this out. Give me a minute, please. I meant to like start the live 5 minutes ago and have this done before everybody got on, and I didn't make it, so hey Ben, hey Hope. How are you guys doing today? Hello, Christina. Okay, Athena, I'm done sharing the places. Have you shared wherever you want to share right now? So, we're going to start by, okay, first of all, guys, I'm going to let you know, I'm having problems with Facebook and the front loading camera. So, I don't want to have a video on Athena the whole time because that can mess up with her subconsciously while she's in trance, knowing she's being watched. So, and I can't do front-facing camera on my phone for some reason, only on Facebook. It works for me to do like regular pictures. So I don't know what's up with that, but that's why this is a live audio instead of live video. And so with that said, we're going to start with the raffle. I'm going to let Athena has everyone's name according to how many tickets you bought ready to go in a random name selector, and she will get a picture of the winner. So I'm going to let her do that.
Alright, I'm going to do that now. Tap to spin.
You're smirking.
I'm really happy. This person really deserves it. Hope.
Hope Trawick. Did I pronounce your last name correctly? I need to ask you that. Restricted my account saying I can't use reactions right now.
I'm telling you guys, the interference that we've got.
It has been nonstop interference all day in some form or another. And that's when you know this trance work is important, because every time I'm going to do one, especially a public one, I have nonstop issues and interference and opposition and combative energies and personalities all day long.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No one will ever convince me that this work's not doing big things.
I'm going to go ahead and turn my phone off since I don't want any distraction on my end.
Right. So, congratulations, Hope, for winning. And now we're going to go into the second portion of this video. So, Athena, I'm going to put her into a state of hypnosis. For those who may be new to this video, new to this page, or myself, my name is Crystal Taylor. Athena Taylor is here with me. We are Coven 88. I'm going to put her into what is called Quantum Trance by Crystal, or QTbyC. This is my method of what is very similar to quantum healing hypnosis technique or quantum healing hypnosis therapy. If you've heard those two words, this is very similar. So we like to do this live every once in a while so people can see how it works, because, you know, there's a lot of questions around how this actually works. So the best way to explain it is to just show you. So I will be putting Athena into what is called the somnambulistic level of trance. This is a natural state your body goes into every time you sleep. This is not stage hypnosis. It is much deeper. This somnambulistic level is what you fall into right before you fall asleep, and you come into it right when you wake up from sleep every time you sleep. Most people are not even aware of the state. It can be a very quick state, and what happens in the state, if you're not kept awake, you will either fall back asleep or just continue to wake up. So it works really well for this purpose, because with me talking to you in that state, it keeps you awake. But your normal conscious mind and the ego mind and that part of the brain that a lot of us have that just talks all day and argues and isn't really helpful, if anything, it's like, you know, the brain chatter that never shuts up, that's all shut down at this point so that your higher consciousness can come through. Aspects of you that are not always in the body, coming from your soul. So this is what we're doing. Athena has some questions about herself personally we're going to get into, but depending on time, we also have a good bit of questions that's more for the collective. If you have any questions about, like, this, you know, the planet energies going on, things that are her higher self may know from the spiritual realms, info that could help all of us. If you have a question, drop it in comments. I will try to see it and ask it. I can't promise, because I kind of zone out when I do this with clients and with her. So I will try to keep up with comments, but I cannot make promises. With that said, I'm going to put my phone down for a moment, get me and Athena centered, and we're going to start this.
Just, you know, that's your moon water right there.
Oh, thank you. Let me grab that really quick. I always need lots of water for these sessions. Strong energy comes through these sessions. So I gotta have my water. Okay. Athena, are you comfy? You look comfy. She's curled up on the couch under a blanket.
I got my heating pad, I got my blankie. I'm good.
Alright, I'm gonna set the phone down a moment. Will someone please let me know as I set this down if you can hear me well? Okay guys, the phone is just laying on my chair right with me. Let me know if you can hear me well, please. Okay, Athena, I want you to do the 3-6-9 breathing. Inhale 3, hold 6, exhale 9, and do that 3 times. Thank you, Christina. So what I do with every person that does this session with me is I start with the 3-6-9 breathing. That's the numbers of the universe. It's like a total reset. It calms your mind, calms your body. A lot of times when people come to me to do this, they're nervous. So this is a great way for both of us to just center ourselves. Okay, Athena. What place would you like to go in your mind today?
I'm being shown I want to go to the library and read books with my shadow.
Okay. So, for those of you new to this, I have worked with Athena several times, so I already know how her mind works. This part could be different with everyone, but I usually have you visualize like a place that would be like your personal heaven if you could go to. It could be on Earth or off Earth, but this is how we started. So I'm going to take Athena to a library. Okay, Athena. I would like you to visualize this library that you saw earlier today with your shadow self. Look at all the books surrounding you. There's no one there but yourself. You have the entire place to yourself. This beautiful ancient library. I can see the stone columns, the stained glass, the deep old leather couches. Beautiful crystals are displayed in this library. You can smell the scent of the old leather books. You can hear the ruffling of the pages. And the light in this library is not like artificial light. You're feeling healing, warming light all over you. And all the crystals surrounding you are beaming out loving and healing energy. What kind of books are you drawn to in this library?
I'm being drawn to a row. Sea.
Row C?
No, it's about the sea. Water.
Oh, about the sea.
Mm-hmm. Lemurian Atlantis. Old information. Definitely nonfiction.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to have you walk over to a really comfy seat in this library. And this whole row of books about the sea and these ancient times are going to move towards you. Are there any books that are sticking out that you need to look at?
It just says Atlantis 101.
Atlantis 101. Okay. So what we're going to do, while your inner child, shadow, any other part of your consciousness that wants to be in the library is going to stay in the library. You are going to travel at this time. We're going to bring in the magic carpet that you like to ride.
Okay.
The magic carpet is slowly floating to you. The carpet wiggles up and down. The fringe flying around the edges. The carpet is slowly gliding to you, moving up and down, up and down. At this time, I would also like to tell those listening, as my voice is changing, to please keep yourself alert, especially if you are not in a safe position to accidentally go into trance yourself. Please do something to keep yourself alert. Magic carpet is slowly floating to you, going up and down, side to side. Has the carpet reached you yet? I'm going to have you get on the carpet. You can sit comfortably. This carpet holds all your weight. You are weightless. You have no pain or no discomfort on this carpet. Before the carpet leaves, we're going to pull down a diamond white light pyramid over you. This pyramid comes down over your head. It goes around your body. It goes underneath you. Inside this pyramid, you're completely safe and completely protected. No low vibrations, negative energies, or projections may come near you. I'm also going to pull in the cobalt blue light into this pyramid, the light of truth. Inside this pyramid, only truth from your highest consciousness may be spoken. Nothing can interfere or give any info that is not aligned with your highest self.
Crystal, can you pull in green for the heart chakra?
Okay. Athena is requesting I also pull in green light for her heart chakra. She needs some extra love in the heart chakra at this time. Imagine your chest as if there's a big, huge, glowing emerald inside your heart. And it is radiating out. It radiates all the way around you, purifying your space, purifying your aura, pushing out any lower vibrations or negative energies or projections, pushing out any info or energy that is not aligned with your highest self. Do you feel good to continue? Okay. You're on the magic carpet and it is going to start to leave the library. This carpet can go anywhere in the universe, anywhere that your highest consciousness feels that you need to be or to see. It's slowly floating up into the sky, floating above the building, floating above the trees, going up into the sky. You're floating above the clouds. Slowly drifting up and down, side to side. It is rocking you like a baby as you drift gently deeper and deeper into trance. Up and down, side to side, drifting deeper into trance. I'm going to say a word that Athena's consciousness knows at this time to help her fall into a deeper trance. Ishputnis. Ishputnis. You're slowly drifting high above the planet, drifting with the stars. You see all the beautiful colors of the galaxies. You see home?
just see home.
Where is home?
The cosmos.
The cosmos? Is there a specific place in the cosmos?
I'm getting pulled to Venus.
Venus? Would you like to go to Venus?
Not right now.
Okay. The carpet still floating. We're going to bring the carpet down to land wherever your highest self sees appropriate, so that your highest consciousness may speak and answer some questions. And because this is a live session, I am asking, please, the highest consciousness, please take you to an easy point where we can chat and go through everything at one time. Because you are aware I can work with you at a different time if we need to.
Purple planet.
Purple planet? Okay.
Purple planet. Lavender fields, just fields of lavender everywhere you go. It's just...
Are you already seeing this? So you're already off the carpet?
Carpet's landing.
Okay. What aspect of Athena am I talking to at this time? I'm not even going to try to repeat that name. Okay, do you have a nickname, something easy I can say in English?
Ista?
Ista? Ista. Ista, where are you from?
Home.
Home.
Home planet, Sirius.
Sirius? So you're from Sirius? What dimension do you reside in? If you're able to answer that. If not, it's okay.
It's just weird. It's weird being in my body.
Yeah, you're not used to being in this body.
No.
Do you know anything about Athena's past life in Atlantis?
Mermaid.
She was a mermaid?
Mermaid.
Do you know the soul that she calls Nick, her partner? I take that sound as a yes.
Oh, yes.
Was he a part of this lifetime?
Yes.
How were you two together in this life?
No.
He was your mate?
A sea god.
A sea god?
Sea creature. Strong.
Were you a sea creature?
I'm swimming. I just keep seeing me swimming. I used to go out too far.
What was too far? Too deep?
Yeah.
So you didn't live in the sea?
I'm going deeper in the ocean.
Was your body able to travel really deep in the ocean?
Yes, but I wasn't allowed to. I wasn't supposed to.
You weren't supposed to, but
No.
you did anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything about the Atlantis life that is important for Athena to know? Because she doesn't have a lot of memories about that life.
Can you try to bring in her higher self?
Okay.
I'm not allowed to say her name, is what I was just told.
That's okay.
Okay.
Okay, at this time, can you still see the carpet? I would like you to get back on the magic carpet. And can you guys hear Athena talking at all? So the carpet is going to take you back up out of this space, gently floating back up into the sky, swinging back and forth, side to side, gently rocking you like a baby. Floating up into the cosmos. Ishput niece. Thank you, Hope. Floating up into the cosmos. Gently rocking you back and forth, side to side. Ishput niece. As the carpet comes back down, I ask to speak to Athena's highest self, your highest consciousness that knows everything about you, past, present, and future. Please come into her body as the carpet slowly drifts back down, gently floating down. Ishput niece. Slowly floating down. Have you reached the ground yet?
Crystal, can you please request the dragon energy to take a step back from us at this time?
Okay, any energy around myself and Athena that is not her highest self, in particular the dragons, can you please step back?
Thank you.
So that she can speak. This is her session. Have you reached the ground yet? Okay, I would like you to step up off of the carpet. And you don't have to give a name, but who am I speaking with now?
See.
Are you the highest self of Athena Taylor?
Yes.
Okay. Are you able to answer some questions for her?
I will try my best.
Recently, Athena has had a memory of being a hag witch that was accused, or she was accused of being a hag witch that stole children and cooked them. Do you remember this?
Oh. Let me see. It was so long ago. The townspeople were so... What you guys in this day and age would call pilgrims? Like a pilgrim... I can't think of the word. I just see like bonnets, pilgrim type dresses, bonnets.
Okay. So early American time?
Yeah.
Was this in America?
Yes.
Do you know what area you lived in at that time?
More centered towards between Midwest and West Coast.
Okay. Do you, if you don't know, it's okay. Do you know a time frame for that life as far as Earth years? If you don't, we can skip that.
No.
That's okay.
We've been accused of so many things throughout the lifetimes. I'm gonna be honest, it's hard to keep up.
I know. What were you actually doing in that life?
People came to me for medicine.
So you were a medicine woman?
I was a recluse. I didn't want to be bothered by. I didn't like children. I didn't like them. I didn't agree with the people. I just wanted to be by myself.
Did they use the word witch back then?
Yes.
So were you actually a witch?
Yes.
Did anything happen in that lifetime that's important for her to know? Did they arrest you or kill you or anything?
People like me, that I was an older woman when the children of the town started to disappear, and I can't seem to recall why they were disappearing. The king or the queen, I feel they had something to do with it.
So a royal family was involved with children disappearing? That's interesting. That seems to repeat now.
I couldn't. My sisters, they had to stay quiet. My sister witches, they had to stay quiet.
Okay.
But
nothing happened to you that she would be carrying now?
No, it's just more of something that oppositional energy tries to use against us.
Okay.
Because, in this lifetime, she can't carry children. And so I feel maybe there's parts of us that still carry guilt for being shamed and ostracized.
Right.
We were barren in that lifetime, and so we couldn't give our husband what he needed.
Do you feel your body's in deep enough trance where you can speak louder so everyone can hear you?
Yeah.
Okay. Was Athena ever in a tribe in Africa?
Yes.
Can you expand on what your tribe did in Africa?
Our people worked with the earth. Our medicine man, he was our chieftain.
And you worked with the earth?
We worked with the earth, plant medicine. I see a man with tribal bone vest, a bone through his nose. We worked hard.
Is this the tribe that Athena feels connected with her Aboriginal ancestors?
Yes.
Okay.
They've been coming forward a lot more. They've been wanting to work with her deeper. And this kind of goes in with her fears of being ostracized and judged. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I apologize. I have a different part of me wanting to come through. There's a lot of pain in the heart chakra with that one because so many of us, we carry that weight still in our heart.
So what does Athena and other people need to know about this time and all the pain still being carried in the heart?
The pain that we're feeling, it's from our own selves and our ancestors. Our ancestors still feel judged. We're not honoring our true selves. We're not honoring ourselves like we should. We're in a place where we're kind of made to feel panicked or judged, or we have to be a certain way to you know to tap into our magic, to live a lifestyle.
Right.
It's like, it's become how our tribes used to be, where they were kind of sectioned off and we had our own land, but we knew to stay within our own. We didn't, it was frowned upon to mix with other clans, to step out and explore. It was.
Do you have any advice for Athena and for anyone listening to help us honor these past lifetimes that are so ancient to us? Because we are very disconnected as a general society.
Stop being afraid to show who you are. Stop being so afraid. This is something that Athena carries. She carries the fact of, she is a Caucasian woman in this life. But, in different lifetimes, she's been a tribal woman. She's been a tribal wife. She's
Right.
been a leader. And my biggest advice is stop questioning who you were and honor it. Honor who you are now. Honor who you were then.
People need to trust themselves and
Yes.
the info they're receiving.
Yes. Your spirit will communicate in a way that no outside voice can communicate with you. You will feel it. You will know it. You will know the information. You will feel the truth of that information coming through. You will feel the nudge from your guides. You will feel the nudge from your ancestors.
Yes. Is Athena still storing any past life trauma in her womb space?
By the time I'm done with her, she'll be so clean. Oh my goodness.
So she doesn't need to do anything specific then?
She's already doing it.
She's already doing it? Okay. She has some more personal questions, but for time's sake, I want to jump to some questions that are going to interest everyone watching.
Can I just cut you off real quick and tell you, I don't know what this dragon energy is about, but it's literally, her chest is starting to get hot, a lot of heat.
Well,
I know.
That's actually what I was going to jump to specifically, is to find out what is Athena's connection to the dragons.
Dragon Odo, honor thy vows, honor thy vows, honor thy commitments. Truth, strength, protection. Those are the vows we took. She has more than one dragon with her. She knows of two that are aspects of her.
What vows did she take?
To always strength, integrity.
Where were these vows? Was this like a human lifetime?
Yes and no. As a human, when this happened, Her dragon aspect resided in the dragon realm. Her human self, Celtic origin, ancestors came to her and told her it was time. It was time to honor who she is, to no longer be afraid. This is who she is. Her dragon energy is just as strong as her mermaid energy, her siren energy. Her dragons defend her. It's a code of honor. It's a code of commitment. It's a code of faith.
Is she connected or affiliated with a galactic dragon council?
They have reached out from time to time. There was a time as a human, she studied the path of the dragon. She studied hard. She had more masculine energy in that life.
Is this when she made the oaths and vows to a dragon order? Does the spirit Lenore have a connection to the dragon council?
Deep connection, deep oaths, deep honor.
For those listening, the spirit Lenore is one of Athena's spirit guides. Are the dragons connected to your soul family?
Yes.
Can I ask you about myself, my spirit? Am I connected with the dragon council?
You are a part of us, yes.
I have seen myself as a dragon. Is that an accurate description?
Yes. Oh, yes, you are fierce.
Thank
Oh,
you.
mercy.
Have I been Athena's birth mother in any lifetime?
Accessing Akashic records. Different types of mothers. This may sound strange to you or to others. You planted a seed. You planted a seed for a tree, and I grew an oak tree.
Interesting. Was that here on Earth? So I planted you as a tree? That's cute. Was Herman with me at that time?
I'm not really sure. You used to come sit by this tree. The trees made you happy in the forest.
That seems to be true for me in every lifetime.
I see you as a mother figure. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th sister. Oh, we will not be discussing her.
Ugh.
We are not gonna go there. That will just bring up unresolved issues that we cannot discuss at this time.
Okay. Okay, so what other roles have Athena and I had?
Sister.
We've been sisters?
Witch sisters.
Witch
friends,
sisters, friends.
Teacher. Strong teacher.
I know I've been a mother in not a birth mother way.
Yeah, like stepmother.
Stepmother, yeah.
Adopted mother. Oh goodness. Will you please note past life hip pain? Woo.
What is the past life hip pain?
Feels like a sacral block coming up and out.
Okay.
Woo.
Do you know, have I been a mother or other roles with the spirit we know as Nick?
I'm looking into that. Guide. Wow.
Oh, I was a guide to him?
Wow. Okay, I'm trying to access. Was this a human guide? Celestial guide. Guide. What am I looking at here? Oh, how do I see? I see you in a power up position, teaching, guiding. Not here on planet Earth.
Okay.
Mother-in-law, definitely.
Oh, yeah, I know I've been a mother-in-law to him. I still am.
Yes. Sister of sorts. Sister, how do I see this? Like a witch sister. Clan sister.
Okay.
Dragon sister.
Dragon sister?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I want to jump really quickly. Benjamin had given us some questions to ask before we started the live. Is Ben still on here? He wanted to know if he's connected to you in the lifetime of Atlantis.
Atlantis, no. Viking, yes.
Okay, Ben, if you heard that, she said Atlantis, you were not with her. As a Viking shipmate, yes, you had a lifetime together.
Old ways. Big burly man.
She said big burly man.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness, that's funny.
So since he was not with you in the Atlantis life, would you know what his role in that life was?
No.
Okay, she doesn't know that, Ben. Okay, I have some questions more about the global state at this time, if you're able to answer them. Do you have any info or foresee anything with the U.S. election coming up?
I have different aspects coming through on this question that are more of the general type, like political. If Sarge wants to come through. Okay, can you please ask that question again?
Do you have any info or do you foresee what's going to happen with the U.S. election?
Metaphorical explosions.
Metaphorically, explosions.
Yes.
Yeah, we kind of know that's coming.
Ships in leadership roles. I can tell you different realms, different planets are preparing for what is to come.
Really?
Um,
Does that mean we're going to have a different president?
I don't foresee a different president.
Okay, not a different president.
I don't foresee that.
Is there any info, because I'm asking this question not because I want it to happen for anyone watching the video. I'm asking this question because there's been a lot of talk of people having visions of this happening. And Trump's even admitted himself there are families that want to do this. So do you have any info about Trump being assassinated?
I feel like that's what these planets are lining up for.
To prevent it?
Yes. I see catastrophe happening if that does happen. That I see a lot of opposition.
Yeah.
A lot of opposition. And it's nothing new to know that, there are, like, I see, like, literally, things trying to intervene with this election.
Yeah.
And, my human self, Athena, she doesn't do politics. Like, it's not her thing.
Right. It's not mine either, but there's some info we kind of need to know.
As a general, like, my role, they call me Sarge for a reason. Like, I am more, I kind of take the political role in me and a few other aspects, because we do need to know, where we stand on this planet and other planets. I see, I see light being kind of shined upon Earth, so that there isn't, opposition for that event to happen. That is not something we want to happen. But I also feel there's changes coming with this election. And we're trying to be optimistic that the collective will not feed into the negativity, that they will not manifest and create a reality that is false, because that is something that has come up in discussion. It's almost, they're feeding the collective information to help them manifest a reality that is not supposed to happen.
Right, it's a very scary possibility what people are manifesting.
Yes, this is why we have so many higher consciousness, higher aspects that are trying to get through to their human selves now. Even the starseed sites are trying to break through to like wake people up and show them you have some souls that are working for the other side, and they want to take control of their human and just run amok. And this is something we're up against. We have a lot of collective battling mentally, a lot of pissing matches, going back and forth with each other.
I fell into that trap today.
It's just, don't get me wrong, we are of love. The higher consciousness, purity, love, but at the same time, not everyone connects on that level. Like, these high councils, these council meetings that I get dragged to all the time. No wonder my human feels so tired. You know, they get tired of hearing the same things over and over and over. But everyone has an agenda, and
Yeah.
everyone, like, you better hope you're on the right page. You better hope that you need to be real about what you're manifesting into your life. Not everyone's gonna agree with each other. Um, there's a lot of war mentality going on, like what you just said. You ran into some situations today. Dragon energy is very strong right now. They're very fierce.
Mm-hmm.
They're not taking kind to to other dimensional beings coming here pushing their agenda, and that's what we're up against. That's what we're seeing a lot
I
of.
totally feel that.
Forces, trying to force their way through barriers that shouldn't be pushed through. Energy is getting drained, spirits getting drained. Strong, protective spirits, elder spirits, master spirits getting drained because they're getting bombarded by these dimensional beings. And it's not just fourth dimensional anymore. People think, oh, just fourth dimensional, and that's, no, these are coming from higher dimensions.
They do. Yeah.
This is a force that is not good. It's not just a matter of light and dark anymore. Like, they have agendas and they're going to push it. And this is why you need to be mindful and connected with who you are. You need to know who you are. You need to know your soul. You need to know who you're aligned with. What are you aligned with? What is your purpose? What is your path really about?
And on that note, back to Trump part.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of us, I myself even question, like, is he aligned with us or not? So, do you know the soul that is in the man we call President Trump? Is that a dragon or draconian soul?
I sense, like, I'm not privy to that information, like, true facts. Um, but I do sense a different soul. I sense dragon force, dragon power. I sense a soul that wants change. He has, of course, he has his own agenda. He's in a position of power, but he's not one that can be easily influenced, easily swayed. I see a lot of dragon councils watching over him. I see a lot of dragon councils watching the events leading up to this election.
So do you feel that he is a different soul than a different soul is in him than what he started out?
I do. Like, we see the patterns, and we used to, like, when Athena, lived back in Iowa and Illinois, that, that's all the elderly would talk about was politics.
Yeah.
And the energy is different. The energy is different when his name comes up. The energy is so different. It used to be like we used to feel something different in our heart space.
I know I did.
We used to see different things surrounding around those that supported him. There is a difference.
There's been a huge shift. He used to disgust me. I won't even sugarcoat that.
Yeah.
I thought he was disgusting, and I felt a change, but I wanted to hear from a higher consciousness because I didn't know if maybe I was just losing it.
And it also comes down to what people have manifested into our reality, like how they create these beings. These beings hear these thoughts and they flock to different sides. I see good in both sides. Like, Um, but they're these beings, these dimensional beings. They're power hungry. They're power hungry.
Yeah.
So they're gonna go after that force that is easily swayed to how they want. They may not understand it on a human level, but their soul is convinced of the power they will consume in these higher dimensions, these higher realms. They don't give two shits about the lower realms. They don't give two shits about what they can obtain in these lower realms. It's about control of the higher realms now. Because that is where the magic is. That is where the power is. That is where the light is. The higher realms.
So would you say there is a war on consciousness?
Oh, completely. Athena battles this shit every day.
Yeah.
And there's so many people like her out there questioning their own sanity, questioning their own aspects. Is that an aspect of me? Is that a different personality of me coming through? Like,
there's a lot of, it seems like, frequencies blasted at our mind to make us feel like our thoughts are spinning out of control.
Yes.
Do you know how that's being done?
I'm trying to see.
Or can you see if that frequency that does this, the scrambling, is
sound
that
waves coming down?
So it's coming down. So it's from off Earth?
Off Earth, yes.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
Yes. Even the spirits, when they, like when Nicholas, he gets pulled up to council meetings with us, the energy it's still, you feel, it's like a vibration, like a pulsating vibration, or like when you're driving down the highway and you ladies have the window down and you feel that
yeah,
that's what it feels like, what you're having to literally rise up against. They're literally having to travel against a force. It's heavy, and it hurts not only, the humans, but it's hurting the spirits. It's draining. A lot of spirit headaches. A lot of pain in the crown. A lot of pain in the third eye. And if their chakras are not, balanced, it can really affect them.
Yeah.
And, as guides and even your spirit team, like, that is the first they go after. They go after your strongest, and then they go, and they're attacking, like, they're going through the ones that seek power. So you really need to know your team. You really need to know who you're surrounding yourself with.
And that goes for the humans we're in contact with.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Not just spirits, humans as well. How well do you know the people you are surrounding yourself with? Athena feels very lonely at times because she knows she is an outcast. She knows she is different. But she also knows that she can see through people. She can see the different parts of them. She can communicate with them.
Yeah.
We communicate with them.
That's the problem Athena and I are both having now, that we see through people to a level or depth that other people are not seeing, and then it makes us look like the bad guys because we don't fall for nonsense.
Yeah. A lot of people don't understand the bonds that we, that some of us agreed to have. And, Athena was put in a position for so long throughout her life, even, once her and Nicholas reconnected in this lifetime, she was shamed by humans for having such a strong bond with someone that she's carried in her heart for so many lifetimes. She embraced the love, she embraced the connection, but she also knew that she had karmic relationships that she had to get through. people need to understand that everyone has a different path. We all have a different path.
Yeah.
We all have, our source connection. Yes. We are all connected to source, creator, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, like, we're all going to go through the different trials. And, call it twin flame, call it a divine union, call it whatever you want. This is kind of what we signed up for. And not every day is going to be easy. Like, not every day is easy for someone that,
It's not easy at all, because when people see and feel that kind of love that's so deep between two souls, whether they're both in human form or not, I have noticed some people, instead of it activating the love in them, they get triggered and start attacking over it.
Yes.
They just don't understand it.
We have a hard time with wanting to follow rules. First off, there's parts of us that have to come through and kind of rein us in. And, even as a higher consciousness energy, I even have my times where, like, Athena has legit seen me, like, packing bags, and I'm ready to come down to earth and just start annihilating. She's even questioning, am I really seeing this? Like, it's challenging. It is so challenging, when people think that, the higher consciousness is just all love and all beauty and all flowers. And yes, we are, but some of us are very fierce souls. Some of us, we wanted, the American dream of, wanting to be moms and, just be, to be that soccer mom. And we had to let Athena go through her trials and her tribulations to help her get to this place where she is now, with knowing her path really is just this right here, opening people's minds, bridging the gaps, understanding that this is who she is. She's not for everybody. You're not for everybody, Crystal.
No.
Like,
I know.
It's just, it is what it is. And, when you start to accept and just embrace who you are as a human, and realize that you're, like, for Athena, her spirit literally lives through her. And a lot of people do not understand what she means by that. It's not just the inner child coming through, it's literally the highest self living through her.
Yeah.
Living through her with these experiences.
And that should be the goal for everyone, to have our highest self in our body more.
Yes, like,
where we're thinking from an expanded view.
Not every day, is she fully connected in, but her highest self, she is there. And Nicholas and the others have even seen it. Like, they have literally stopped dead in their tracks and have stated, Athena, why is your spirit coming through? We see her. We see your light body more than your human self. What is going on? Like, they just go into a panic, like, oh God, what is she doing now? Like, and it's just, it's part of the ascension, and the spirits are going through their own ascension path. They're remembering things too.
Oh,
they
yes.
have blocks in their minds, their consciousness, just like we do. And it's frustrating for them. It's frustrating for us. Like, they want to know what's going on with the political stuff, because it affects them in the spirit realm and here. They ask, how can we be guides to you if we can't get clear, precise answers just like I can? Like, it's such a fuzzy...
And that's why I wanted to ask those questions, so that people can see that there is not one clear-cut answer right now as far as what exactly is going to happen.
Yeah.
There's a road, maybe, that the path that the planet is supposed to be on,
yes.
But there's other factors that could take us different directions.
Think about a fork in the road. Like, that is literally where we're going. Like, it's just, it's scary.
So on this topic also, do you have any info about the monetary system on Earth? There's talks about that changing drastically. Does the spirit side know anything about this?
That is not something that I'm completely educated on. I know
Okay.
it's something that we are, it's safe to say fearful. We're a little fearful of things that are changing. Because, you know, this comes back from our lifetime in Atlantis, when the wrong leaders came in and took over.
Right.
You know, wrong leaders came in.
Well, we have wrong leaders already. And it's not the elected leaders I'm talking about when I say this. It's the behind the scenes, the people. Yes. The people who have financially controlled this planet for thousands of years is already wrong.
Yeah.
That's why there's so much poverty and what goes on.
Yeah.
Because there's more than enough money to go around to every person on this planet. This planet is not lacking in anything. It's just certain people are very greedy.
My biggest advice, and this is very hard and challenging for my human, and sometimes I just want to come down and just smack her upside the head, but you know, you gotta stop. And I understand it's hard because money, you know, you need money to make things happen, but when you keep fretting about you know, something happening and you're not focusing on the positive, you just keep focusing on that negative.
Right. Gotta have the attitude of gratitude.
Yes, like, you know, my human self fears those nudges that come through of, hey, you should, you know, we understand you're tired, but you should do a card pull. Hey, we understand you're tired, but you need to do a pendulum reading. You need to go live. You need to connect with people. People need to see you. People need to see your spirit. People need to feel your spirit.
Yeah.
People need to feel your love. You are rainbow bright. And what it means to be rainbow bright, it means that you walk in both the light, dark, gray, whatever. It's not just one fucking spectrum. You are everything. And people need to see all sides of that. We need to stop hiding who the fuck we are so that we can manifest properly.
I totally agree with that.
That fear of judgment of someone's not going to like me, that really does kind of get you in a low, in a stuck place. That is where these blocks come from. That fear of speaking out. That fear of speaking up. That fear of standing up for yourself. And not just with spirits, not just in the spirit realm, but even like on this planet.
A lot of people are afraid to do that. That's why I end up going live and doing it for other people.
When you speak up, even like, you know, the release that she had when she spoke her truth to her blood sister reaching out to her, the release that a lot of us had, it literally shook us. It shook us to the core, because that was such a, like, she felt so weighed down by her bloodline family not embracing and accepting who the hell she really is, and the dreams, the prophetic dreams that Athena has, she takes them to heart. She knows they're real.
Yeah.
She does not question, you know, oh, did this really happen? She understands. And so, yes, like, people need to get real about who the fuck they are. And no, Andrew, I will not apologize for cussing.
Just one of the spirits not want you cussing.
I think he's not used to me coming through so strongly.
So let's talk about that a second, because I find it funny that spirits care if we cuss or not. Some humans don't care for it, but is that just another program? Like, they call them curse words, but are these words, do they mean anything at all in the spirit realm?
it's really about how the energy you're putting behind it. Um, like for example, Andrew, as a protector, he's used to only seeing, me cussing when I'm losing my shit. When when I'm ready to come down, or when I am ready to, just start tossing tables and council meetings because I'm just so fed up with everything, like we just don't do. We are a very I'm like this soul. We're just. This soul is a very just soul, and so when we see something happening that is not right, like we can't help it. That warrior side of us comes out,
Right.
and we just want to flip tables and cuss out council members and make it very clear how we feel. Like this is why Herman's, and even parts of Herman, come through and like have to rein us in. Um, and no, like I mean, it really just like every other word, it's really about the intention behind it, the energy behind it. This is, our release. Now, our highest self, Miss J, she's more calm, watery, flowy. She's very reasonable. I would be more of the fire element mixed with the water and earth, and so I tend to be, you know, I work with the crown energy. I love the purple. I just.
So I want to ask you really quick so that this can be explained for everyone and myself in these sessions, because I always try to get to the highest self to get the highest information, and I want to work with the largest aspect of your consciousness. So like today, for instance, and this, I don't mean this offensively, like I'm happy that you're here, but why is the J highest self not here?
Miss J is, she's actually allowing, because Miss J actually comes through Athena very strongly, very quickly, very swiftly. I try to come through Athena, and I feel like it's harder for different sides of us to come through, different aspects of us to come through, like in her waking state. Okay. And so she is allowing us to step back, and she is stepping back and allowing us to come forward, especially since I work side by side with her in the highest realms. She allows me to do the hands-on work of, it's almost like a puzzle piece for me, the politics behind it. Like she's showing the motion right now of, she would literally she would love to wash her hands of any political system. Like
I agree with that.
Like
yeah.
she just abhors, like she shows the motion of water. Like, let's just wash it away. Let's just wash it away and be done with it. And for me, me and Abe, we really, really love, we like to learn about, the deeper parts of the politics. We like to see, how it all forms together. We don't mind getting our hands dirty per se. Does that make sense? Like,
yes.
We want to dive in. Like, Abe, he was always like, he was the one that would, take the very hard contracts to help our soul evolve. And with Abe being a masculine energy, it was easier for him. With me, Sarge, I am, I have a lot of feminine, but I am a masculine energy when it comes to finding out, like, sniffing out things, getting to the root of things, like the politics and, how it all flows, working with the different councils and asking the harder questions, just keeping things running smoothly. I feel my human self could definitely she could learn a few things from my organizational skills.
Mm.
I'm just gonna put it that way. Um, and she needs to wear more purple.
She needs to wear more purple.
Yeah, connect
Okay.
with those crown energies more.
So, do you have any insight into helping us maybe be prepared? Like, what kind of energy should we expect for the rest of this year and going into 2021?
We're gonna shift to the highest consciousness on that one. Give us a second.
Okay.
Energy is a lot of crown pressure. Okay. Crystal,
Yes.
can you please ask that question again?
Do you have any insight or foresight into helping all of us? This is like a collective question. Be prepared. Like, what kind of energy should we expect for the rest of this year, Earth year, going into 2021?
Expect more light codes coming in. Anchor those energies strongly. Think like fire, Mars energy, like not necessarily Mars itself, but a lot more planetary energies are coming in, and they're not just water. It's more intense.
Fiery energies?
Yes. And I feel this is why the dragons have been coming in so strongly. They're trying to prepare us for anchoring what's coming into the earth. Gaia's pushing things up, energy's coming in, clearing, transmuting in different ways, such as, like, I see ashes and volcanoes, earth's opening.
Okay, so you do see volcanoes coming?
Shifts, earth plates shifting. Gaia's pushing a lot of things up. She's like shaking it off like a tree. For those that live in climates where they get snow, work with snow energy. Work with the crystalline energy. Look at the snow and think diamond energy. Bring it into you. Bring it into your crown. Ley lines. Ley lines are not in a good place right now.
Really?
Very, like, staticky, kind of, like.
That's interesting.
Vibrating very hard. Very like. And I feel this is from Gaia purging. The rumblings. A lot of sadness from Gaia.
When me and Athena drive around, like especially around mountains, we feel like we see mountains that are beings that have been like kind of put into rock or stone.
Oh yes.
Is that accurate? Like, are we really seeing that?
Oh yes. In the time they are waking up.
They are waking up.
Oh, they are waking up.
Now, is this wake up only spiritually, or are some of these mountain features going to actually move one day?
I think with enough vibration, I feel like with enough energy, I see mountains shifting. Obviously, in the spirit side of it, they're waking up and they're cracking open. They're breaking free of the mold, the rest. They went into a stasis. They, some were put into a stasis, and some voluntarily went into a stasis until it was time to be woken up.
So they are supposed to. This is, what I'm asking is because a lot of people are in fear of this. So is this a good thing for humanity for this to happen?
It's not a bad thing.
Okay, good.
These are guardians. These are guardians of our planet. These are guardians of the mountains, of the earth, of the lands.
I felt that way. I just wanted it said for anyone else that may see this.
Like, humans fear what they don't understand. Humans fear what they see with their own two eyes. Now, are you going to see an ice dragon floating in the sky with your own two eyes? No. Are you going to see it spiritually? Oh, more than likely, yeah. Like I keep seeing,
Is this what it means when people say that some will stay in 3D and some are moving to 5D? Is the 5D part just those of us that will see more than what you physically see with your eyes?
Yes.
Okay.
Transitions. We're in a transitional phase. You either want to see it or you don't. You want to put your blinders on or you want to take them off. It is your choice.
Yeah.
But the more we shift, the more people that shift into this higher place, this higher consciousness. It doesn't matter what your belief system is, it's going to assist. It's going to assist this planet, your home planets. Whether you want to accept it or not, a lot of us came from other planets.
Yeah.
Like, I can't say for a fact, but I don't know many new souls that have, that are here on this planet right now. I don't work with new souls, on a human level. I work with new souls on different planets, and I help them, and I guide them, and I teach them, and I mother them. I am a mother of new souls. And that is okay. It's just, even the new souls need to be ushered in. They need to be instructed not to fear what they're seeing.
Right.
New, young, old, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. The point is, you're either going to choose to stay in this mind frame that you have, or you're going to move forward with the new earth, the new energy. It's not smooth. It's very turbulent. It's very tough. There's a resistance that doesn't want this to happen. But it's your choice how you handle it.
And that is why I lose patience, especially on social media. It's not because I'm not also moving into New Earth. It's that I'm tired of everyone acting like it's going to be all fluffy bunnies and rainbows and butterflies. The transition part to get there is not going to be pretty.
No, you will have to work hard some days to keep your vibration high. You are literally working against forces that don't want changes to come to us, that don't want changes to come to other planets.
Right.
What happens here is directly affecting other planets that this soul family works with, that assist, that, there's so many, like, I just get so frustrated.
We're all getting frustrated with some things.
Those that you even had alliances, that your soul had alliances with last week, that can change in a matter of a day.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Peace treaty or not, that can change in a matter of a day.
That's why I have an issue with the people that keep screaming we're all one, because we're not. Even at soul level, there's a lot of teams and sides, and some are working together for the good and some are not. Maybe at source level we're all one, but that has been fractioned off for so many billions and upon millions and billions and trillions of years.
Yeah.
we're not at the level of we are all one. We are not there.
And even with this new earth, this is what we wanted. This was a mission that we wanted. We wanted this in our Lemurian Atlantis times, and we couldn't accomplish it because we couldn't agree. We couldn't come to terms with each other. Everybody fought with each other.
Yeah.
At the end of it, it was a disaster.
Is that why there's a lot of nerves around what's going to happen this time?
Yes. There's a lot of spirit anxiousness, you know, centered around this election, these changes that are coming, these vibrations that are coming in. It's not just coming into planet Earth, it's coming into other realms, other planets, other dimensions. And it's kind of nerve-wracking for some of them. Some are growing intolerant. Some beings are growing impatient. You know, people think, you know, fae, fairies, elvens, they're all fluff and love, and no! They even get impatient and frustrated.
Yep.
The gods and goddesses, they get impatient, and not just with us humans. They get impatient with each other, and the energies affect every last one of us.
Are gods and goddesses reincarnated on this planet at this time?
Aspects of them, energies, I guess some would call it, essence would be.
Are a lot of us carrying that different essence from
yes.
some gods and goddesses?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Most definitely. Some that come here, you know, they talk about, I have this feeling of, I was an ascended master and I don't understand. I don't understand why I would feel this way. Some take it to an egotistical level. Like me, Athena, I have the essence of Athena within me. The Atlantean times for us were very, very big. Very big. We were a very important individual in that lifetime, but we didn't take it to a power hungry level. We tried to stay humble and honorable. That was what our clan people were about. Honor, faith, commitment.
Okay, Miss J, at this time I'm going to start to wrap this up because it's pretty long for a live video.
Okay.
So I'm going to start to bring human Athena back.
Yeah, she needs to use the ladies' room.
Okay. So at this time I'm going to ask you to recede back. I'm calling forth all the energy and the consciousness of Athena, aka Crystal Lozano. Your human consciousness, I'm calling all of you back into your body. Everything spoken about, everything from different lifetimes are going to be left where they were, where they are in their space and time. When you wake up, you will not bring any emotions or body pains with you. We are leaving it where they are. 1, you are starting to feel your body start breathing heavier. 2, slowly start wiggling your fingers and toes. 3, start slowly wiggling more of your body, feeling more of your body. 4, start slowly opening your eyes, moving around. 5, you are awake.
Oh my god.
Alright guys, that was a Quantum Trance session, and that's how we do it. So, I want to congratulate Hope again for winning the raffle. And for anyone that may tune into this later, from wherever it was shared, keep sharing it out, please. If this video, I'll give it like all night. If it gets 35 or more shares, I will do a free drawing for some form of a crystal. And that'll be based on whoever comments on the video. So make sure if you see this somewhere to comment, share the video, and you might win something. And thank you guys for joining us. If you are interested in Quantum Trance, go to www.coven88.com. There's a tab at the top for Quantum Trance. If you want to work even deeper with me and Athena, we have the Quantum Leap. That is a month worth of services, 4 weeks, where you will meet with us each week. You will get a Quantum Trance session. You will also have a spiritual mediumship session. Athena and I will be in on both of those, and then you also have 2 other sessions where we go over everything you need to work on, what you need to be doing. So that is a life-changing month of work. So that is also on www.coven88.com at the top, Quantum Leap. So thank you guys for joining us, and I am going to hop off of here. And I will see some of you later, and congratulations to Hope.